doing a remote lesson with Decker Quintana. All right, man. So when we looked at this series of clips, remember it was the biggest thing was what we were looking at through this kind of crossfire thing here. Now, it's not such a detriment to your delivery that you won't get away with it, especially with how well you stay back. And I mean, if I'm facing you right now, I can't see the ball until there. I mean, that thing's on me. So, I mean, that's okay. But I just kind of want you to see this now that I've got this app up. I mean, that might be a little off, but I mean, that's pretty close to being your line, and we got you over in there. Now, like, the perfect distance to land is just a little bit closed, but I feel like with how well you stay back, like, you could get more linear, like, meaning closer to this line, like coming down into here, and your arm's still going to stay back, which gives you more directional force towards the plate. So anyway, let's go into this next clip. You can see it through here a little bit. Let's make sure that I got this. Okay, good there. All right, you can really see it right here too, just because when you step closed, it basically makes those hips and shoulders come together. And with how well you can get out, we should be seeing more of that. We should be seeing that hip coming into this hip, like that way, and that still staying back. And it does, but at the same time, it's kind of making those two things move together. You can see, through here and here, you can tell they're basically going together. So we got to get that. We got to get you like there with your hips, and still like there with your arm. I know you're flexible enough to do that. So let's check out that next video clip. So this was, remember when we kind of cleaned it up? Yeah, that. I mean, look at that axis of your hips. I mean, I can see your back hip right there. See your back hip right there, and your arm's still behind your head. That's producing more force. That's creating more separation because you're pushed out. So that's coming through, and I mean, your arm is still back behind you. So that's awesome there. Okay. Yeah, dude, that's money. Look at this. So we're going to say it's somewhere like right there. Boom. Love it. Okay. Looking at it from the side. Okay, now, so still going just a little bit, so we could work to drive you back a little bit more. But I mean, that hip is freaking pushed forward there, and we still got this. So now we're coming in a little bit. This axis is a little, instead of being there, we're kind of starting to creep in this way a little bit, and that shoulder kind of pulling out. But dude, I mean, for the most part, that right there is legit. So we need to continue to work on getting you, I mean, especially with how flexible you are, dude, like, we got to continue to really push that there and distract here. And that's going to be a huge key for you going forward. Getting that velocity that we want to see, more consistency in the zone, stuff like that. Okay.